does it go again? Never mind. Oh, look who it is. Hello, you. How are you feeling? Ah, wonderful. Excellent. So, I bet you're wondering what on earth are you doing here with your good chum, Dr. Cyneric? Well, I've got a bit of an idea, you see. I want to see what will happen if I whisper to you. And I don't mean whispering just normally. No, what I'm going to do is whisper in German. How's that for an idea? You're probably wondering, where did I get this idea? Well, let me tell you then. So, the idea came around when I was listening to music, and I discovered that there were some bands that just sing German. That got me wondering, what do they mean when they say these strange words I've never heard before? So rather than constantly searching up the lyrics online for a translation, which I did, by the way, I thought, you know what, maybe I could use these to help myself learn a bit of German. And then I thought, what if I taught my patients some German? See, clever idea, I know, clever idea. What do you think to that idea, or would you be comfortable with it? Really? Oh, well, more than happy to start if you are. So, tell you what, just lay back and relax where you are now, okay? I'll whisper some German words, and hopefully it will help you feel more relaxed, less stressed. Let me ask you this first, then. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are your stress levels? Any number between 1 and 10, of course, 1 being low, 10 being rather high. So, how are your stress levels? I see. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you very much indeed. Alright then, well, let's start whispering some phrases and words in German. Okay, here we go. Here's a handy phrase. Use this to someone that you love and care for. Friend, family member, lover, partner, anything you want, even your dog. Though I don't think dogs can understand German. I don't quite know. I'll have to research that. But anyway. So here's one. Ich liebe dich. Ich liebe dich. That's German for I love you. It's a lovely phrase, isn't it? And it just rolls off the tongue. Ich liebe dich. I love you. There we are, starting off with a wholesome one to start things off. So, how about another one? How about another phrase that you could potentially use? Let's try this one. Meine Freunde, tanz mit mir. Meine Freunde, tanz mit mir. That is, my friend, dance with me. So it's always a good idea to whip out that one in case you ever want to dance. Have a bit of a boogaloo, or as the kids say, a jiggity-doo-dah. I think that's what they say in slang these days. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty confident about that one nonetheless. 70% confident. Anyway, a handy phrase if you're ever at a dance club, or perhaps you might want to strut your funky stuff, as they used to say. Especially when you're excited and happy. So keep that phrase in mind. Alright, what else? What else can we say? Ich bin ein Ausländer. Ich bin ein Ausländer. That's basically saying, I am an Outlander. Quite handy for perhaps going to Germany, just to let everyone know that you're not from around here. But if you are, then, well, there's no point learning that phrase, but, still, a handy phrase, potentially handy at least. So, ich bin ein Ausländer. By the way, you got to roll the tongue. Make that R sound. You don't roll the R's. Well, you don't have to, but it sounds better. I like rolling the R's when I'm speaking German, or rolling the R's. Always makes me smile. Okay then, okay. Whatever could I potentially think to say in German? Yes, 30%. 30% in German is, oh dear, 30%? No, it's 30%. 30%. That's 30%. Got a bit mixed up there. Awfully specific, I know, but let's try some other ones. Das ist gut. Das ist gut. Quite an easy one, that. That is good. You could say that if you perhaps are trying to say that something is good. You could also say, das ist sehr gut. That is very good. Or, das ist so gut. That is so good. You could be saying that when you're tugging into a delicious meal, or perhaps watching an exciting movie. Something like that might come in handy indeed. Here's another phrase. Sturm und Drang. Sturm und Drang. Now, this basically means storm and urge, or storm and stress. It's, in other words, it's an event in history referring to, I believe, when the Germans were deciding, you know what, let's stop making pieces of art, that's all artsy, always making like pretty art that makes people happy. Let's stop restricting ourselves. Let's go all out, make whatever art we want. Sturm und Drang. It's a great phrase to kind of call out. It's like a battle cry, but for artists. So there's a bit of history for you right there. So, what else could I teach you? Let's see. Mit mir, mit dir. With me, with you. Simple, isn't it? But there's also without. You could say ohne dich, without you. Ohne mich, without me. So those can be used in pretty much any sorts of conversations involving referring to yourself or someone around you. So that's quite a lot of German phrases I've taught you there. But my oh my, you are looking ever so tired, aren't you? Blimey, we should get you to sleep, shouldn't we? Let's wrap things up here for now. Let's make it a bit of a quick one. But don't worry. Perhaps I could do a check-in again soon. Let me think. Perhaps in a couple of days' time might be a good idea. But, well, we'll see how it all turns out, won't we? Okay, but before you fall asleep, of course, let me ask you this. What are your stress levels now? After all that speaking in German, how are your stress levels? Again, from 1 to 10. 1 being low and 10 being high. Go ahead. Really now? You don't say. Well, I've got to make a mental note of that. Thank you very much for letting me know. This will be vital for my research. But again, for now though, let's get you back to sleep, and you'll be back in your room as soon as you know it. So, just let your eyes droop. Let yourself fall asleep, all snugly and comfy. Relax yourself all over. Ever so relaxed indeed. And all's well, all will be well. Dr. Cyneric will be with you once again to check up on you, because you're my star patient, my very favorite of all. There now, gently, you're floating off into slumber. seeing you again ever so soon. Nighty-night now. Nighty-night.